Hey Virgo, welcome to the Forgiving Tarot. This is your October 2025 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Virgo, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Virgo, let's see. You have the Ace of Pentacles, something new, something solid. Could be a new job opportunity, position, money. For some, this can be solidifying a relationship. Could be a reconciliation for some. Six of Pentacles is what's happening currently, which is the card of generosity and equal give and take, or just giving. In this deck, the way that they're kind of like looking at each other, it seems like trying to divide and be fair, but the look on their faces is like, it's not very happy. So we'll see when we clarify. Your challenge is yourself. Hermit card, Virgo energy. The challenge could be maybe a period of isolation, of feeling alone. Maybe there is, I don't know, doing some sort of introspection. Maybe the challenge is doing the introspection, but we'll see. You have the reconciliation card. I did mention that before. The judgment card. Again, an opportunity here. A second chance, a resurrection of some sort. You have the Tower in the past. Something could have fallen apart or happened all of a sudden. On your mind is the Three of Swords. Disappointment, heartache. Five of Wands is your outcome. That is conflict, competition. It could be an internal or external battle. Yellow, if I can see. John O, is that you? It is you. Your lips are chopped. All right, let's see. Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles the overall energy for Virgo? Yeah, the Death card flew every which way. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Have it in your chart. Maybe it's a situation that drastically changed or maybe even ended or not yet. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. Could have to do something with long-term stability, wealth, family. What is this Ace of Pentacles? I don't know why there needs to be so much shuffling. The Star card, the Hierophant, and the Three of Wands. The Queen of Swords just flew out. You could be pissed at someone. You might be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Doesn't have to be. All right, so this is hope for something stable, structured, a job, a contract, a solid relationship. There's a waiting and a hoping here. And for some of you, maybe, I don't know, the Queen of Swords, there's the Ten of Pentacles again. Let's take that out. Let's see what that is. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? Why does it keep jumping out? Somewhere to lay your head where you feel secure. And although it's Pentacles, I'm also kind of feeling like it could just be feeling secure and rooted in something or with someone. Black cat outfit. Yeah, meow. Did you? You missed it? Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm doing a new series in the short section. I'm actually, I just did one for Cancer and Leo. Oh, no, it's not this one. Hold on. Sorry for the interruption. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I'm using this deck called the Rebel deck, and it's zero filter, zero beep, all fun. So it's basically messages to every sign. It has bad words, but it's fun, and I really like it because I think it just brings out a little bit a different side of me, a more me side, because I'm an Aries moon, and you know, Aries, they well, I'm not going to say all of them, but the stereotype is that we have a sailor's mouth. So anyway, it's fun, and they're pretty good, pretty accurate too. It resonated? Okay, cool. All right, so 6 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. Something of the past or a connection. Could be with a Leo, with the Sun card at the bottom of the deck, or you have it in your chart. I just feel like something changed. Something ended, or some sort of suffering here that has to do with something that's rooted or long-term, or the concept of it. And it's interesting, 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. In between, there's a 6 of Pentacles, which is here in your current energy. Let's keep going. What is the 6 of Pentacles? The 4 of Cups, a disappointment, 7 of Cups, options or confusion, and the Emperor, Aries. 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I think there's a situation that you've been giving to that maybe you feel like, where is this going? I don't know how I feel about this anymore. For some of you, maybe even still trying to push through with something. But ultimately, I feel like it's almost like you're doing it on autopilot, because your emotions are clearly stating that there is some sort of dissatisfaction here. But the 6 of Pentacles, because it's such a practical energy, there's still this giving. And maybe because you have to. If this is a work situation, maybe because you're the boss. Maybe because you're the one in charge. If it's a commitment, maybe because whatever, you're the spouse here, with the Emperor being here. Now, if that's not the case, I think you're taking control of your emotions and trying to bring something together, bring something balanced. These cards just keep flying. Oh, nobody is after me. The Moon, the Ace of Swords, and the 4 of Swords. Okay, so something has been made clear. Something that you were either confused about or perhaps unsure of with the Moon card, or maybe something that's brought you some sort of sadness. Something was revealed, whether it was a revelation that you had, could explain this Tower card in the past, or something was said, something was made clear. This is still on your mind, because whatever it is has caused some sort of disappointment or sadness or heartache. But 4 of Swords, I don't think anything is really being done, because the 4 of Swords is just a pause. It's rest. I'm going to keep going. What is the Hermit card here? Why is the Hermit card here? Is that the challenge? Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, 9 of Swords, Capricorn energy with the Devil, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. Strong Capricorn energy, clarifying a Virgo energy. So this could absolutely have to do with your sense of security, what is coming in for you that makes you feel provided for. So again, could be a job situation. For some, this could be health. Anything to do with the practical realm. What is Capricorn for you? Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn. That's your 5th house. 5th house has to do with entertainment, creativity, children, fun, like a good time. Could have to do with, I believe, romance as well. I feel like what's happening with you is you're kind of losing your footing, overthinking something, or constantly thinking about something. I don't know if this is something that you're waiting on with that 3 of Wands. For some, this has to do with money, like an inheritance or something like that, or attaining money. That's odd. Yeah, if it's like, I don't even think this is going to resonate with anyone, but if it's about money, there could be issues with like family members, siblings, children even, about sharing. That's your current energy. That 6 of Pentacles is about sharing. What is the Tower? Why is that here? Temperance, Sag energy, 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. So, I don't know if this is a breakdown with this Tower, or maybe, again, a sudden realization, but I feel like you've been patient with something, a situation, but there was a sense of lack here, but you kept going, making the best of a situation. For some of you, there was some sort of resolve. I don't know if there was a follow through. This 5 of Pentacles is kind of like screaming something here. For some of you, you feel left out, or you feel not included with something. I feel like this is going all over the place. Why is the 3 of Swords here? Knight of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, the Page of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles. There was some communication or proposal of some sort. Something was exchanged. Because the Page of Pentacles is about communication, but again, it's more a practical communication. Like, how's the weather type of deal. It's friendly. It can be about money. I feel like you were, again, trying your best to keep something afloat. For some of you, it's keeping yourself afloat. But what's on your mind is something that is disappointing or heartbreaking. Why is the 5 of Wands here as your outcome? Oh, I gotta charge my phone. The 10 of Cups, the King of Swords, the Magician. I think what's getting in the way is too much in the mind, or being too logical about something, being too much in the headspace. I also get kind of like a sense of being stubborn. Wheel of Fortune just flipped over. The Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And the Justice card, Libra energy. I feel like this is just more about opening up your heart to receiving. And that's how things are going to be balanced out. Because I feel like it's too much in the head, not enough in the heart. Yeah. Because something is just becoming, like, there's a bitterness and it's becoming a burden. It's leaving you wrapped up in your mind. I feel like a resentment. All right, anything else for Virgo? And then I'm going to jump into the Oracle cards. I don't know if this is resonating. Page of Swords, 8 of Swords, 4 of Wands, the Sun card. It's basically saying the same thing because this 8 of Swords is still being imprisoned by the mind. And that Page of Swords is like this curious guy who wants to know more. For some of you, when is this coming? When is this going to happen? When is this going to start moving? And it has to do with the 4 of Wands, which 4 of Wands is your foundation, home, sense of stability and security, where you feel you belong. Could be an Aries, Sag, Leo. Yeah, the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. But I feel like this King of Wands is more about living in the moment, having a plan, but enjoying the now. Because I feel like whatever is not working out for you, or you feel like I don't know, an emotional detachment for some. I think you're jumping ahead because you might have been waiting for something for a while, and I do feel like it's going to happen. It's just maybe the issue is growing impatient. Or maybe even trying to control the situation. I don't know. You let me know. All right. What is the advice? What is the clarity for Virgo? Okay, you have 3 cards. Literally just flipped over. You have expansion. So I'm going to read that first. Sky God is seeking wise counsel to choose the color of the sky. He wanted the beings of earth to feel serene when they looked at his work. Other great spirits remind him to trust his intuition. He will know the right color when he sees it. Sky God trusts and sees the color clearly. Thus, the sky becomes sky blue. Seeking good advice is vital when you're pushing into new territory. Stay away from anyone who's critical of your dreams. This indicates possibly changing your friends. How can I create powerful alliances? Are new people entering my life? Keywords are counseling, connections, progress, wise counsel, fruitful collaboration, spiritual support, state of uncertainty, and being guided. Your life is changing as you move away from the old way of relating to others. New people are entering your life. Relationships may no longer work. You need to reach out to those who are in the same vibrational frequency of personal upliftment. Call upon higher companions to advise you at this time. All right. You'll see it when you believe it. So this is about trusting the change that you are going through, and new things are coming in. Your next card is Miracle. And that says integrity is what turns on the light. Darkville is a town of self-centered people. One day, Betty is given too much change after making a purchase, and she returns the extra money. A brilliant light bursts from the stump of a dead oak tree in the center of the town. The citizens are bewildered by the sudden brightness, but neither question the sun sparkler nor change their cheating ways. One day a child asks it why it came. It tells her that it shines for all that is good in the world and appears when a good deed occurs. The residents of Darkville are touched and become more selfless. Do you let someone in, or do you pretend not to see them? You cannot shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. Kindness exists to lend magic to integrity. The essence of inspiration is integrity. Can I be counted on? Keywords are integrity, gifts, reward, being a light, lighting the way for others, and coming miracles. The brightest of all thoughts resides in sun yellow, as natural radiance stems from pure integrity. Be honest and forthright no matter what. With the energy of the sun, a miracle awaits. You instinctively know what is authentic. Trust this. Okay, so both cards are basically saying to trust, relax, trust the process, trust your intuition, and do not let your thoughts jump ahead. Do I go with my heart or against it? Am I ready to live in leadership? Keywords are maturity, tranquility, support, wise counsel, focused energy, honoring yourself, contribution, being chosen, contentment, and transformation. This is the earth green, which brings wisdom, patience, and acceptance. Sage is perfect when you need to prove nothing, when you choose simply to be wise. There is an ability here to bring serenity to any situation, and indeed it may be needed. So, Virgo. I'm not exactly sure what that says. Hits a lot? I don't know. Sorry. If it resonated, obviously let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you guys next time. I will be doing your no F's given oracle cards in the shorts section. So be sure to check that out. All right. Virgo. I think that's it. So thanks for joining me, John O and Reaction King. I will see you